Hey, good morning, everybody. Hope everyone is doing great this morning and just having a good, relaxed, blessed Sunday. I know I am, and I just wanted to come on here and, share some things because a lot of things have transpired over the past week or so. That had me a little bit concerned. And when I get a little bit concerned, I like to come on here and I like to share and I like to talk. Sometimes I like to see other people's perspectives. Sometimes I don't always get that, but hey, I'm never going to stop trying. So I know everybody has seen the story with Sonya Massey, and I'm not going to, get into that too much. I think we all have formed a good opinion about what happened in that situation. And I just don't want my people to become numb to it because sometimes it can become numbing, like it always happens. But, I just don't want us to get to that point. But, when I see this again, you know, Yahuwah always reminds me, of who I am in his promise and, what he says. So, what I gathered from this, and I had to sit and I have to think about things because, I don't like to be out of pocket when I'm talking or talking out of emotion. Um, I want to think logically about this. So I had to go back to what the Most High reminded me of over a year ago. I had no idea about YouTube. I had no idea about TikTok. I didn't watch it. I didn't get into any of this, but I just want to tell you about like when he actually woke me up, and there was so many negative things that was said about being woke, and I think people take that out of context of what woke is. The way I see it is the Most High says, "Wake up, Judah," in the Bible when he says that his people will sleep and then one day they will wake up, and literally that's exactly what he did to me. And I know there's a lot of people out there that probably has the same story because he's waking us up. He is. So what happened when he woke me up, and this is how you know the Most High really has, he's with us. He's in tune with us. He has a personality, and he's so real, and he's so much more than what we know or think that he is. So I was actually laying in the bed asleep because I know like I'm becoming so in tune with him because I'm changing my life and I'm being obedient and I'm doing things that he's told me to do. So I'm laying in the bed and I wake up and the sun is shining so beautifully through my window, and I wake up and I'm just like, good morning. And he's like, good morning. You're moving to, you're going to go to Africa. I'm like Lord, like this is a beautiful morning. Like this is gonna be stressful, and the reason why it's stressful for me is because I never want to get on a boat, and I never want to get on a plane. And I've always known there's gonna be so many countries I will never see just because of these fears. And the plane. Now I've gotten on a little cruise casino boat before. About freaked out after about an hour. Tried to hold it together because my sisters are watching me and they ain't laughing. But as far as a plane, I'm just like, nah, I ain't never getting on a plane. Like, that's never gonna happen. God didn't give me wings. I'm not flying. So he told me, he said, you're gonna go to Africa. And I'm like, why would I go to Africa? I was like, I've never thought of going to Africa. What am I gonna do? Go on a safari? Like, I don't want to go there. I've never thought of going there. And it's not that Africa's a bad place, but the narrative they've given us over the years with me growing up, it was just like, maybe I want to visit Paris or Greece or somewhere like that. So he said, no, you're not just going to Africa, you're going to live there. I was like, that's definitely not going to happen. I know nothing about this place. How would I pick up and go to Africa? Out of all places. Like, if I get on a plane, I'm at least go to Europe, not Africa. But he doesn't listen to you when you're saying this. He continues to keep talking. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, Lord, I said, if you take this fear of flying away from me, I know it's you. And I trust you and I believe you. But this is going to be a hard pill for me to swallow because I don't know nothing about this place. I'm afraid to fly. What are you saying and why is this happening? So he continues to keep telling me, I'm getting ready to show you who you are. You're so much more than what you think. And what I'm about to show you, it is going to have you confused. It's going to make you sad. It's going to make you cry. It's going to make you angry. But at the end of everything that I'm about to show you, you're going to have a better understanding of who you are and what happened to you and why you're going to go to Africa. And it just so happened, right as he tells me this, my cable services are expensive. I watched one channel, and I was paying like over $100 for my cable service during that time. And my kids was like, Mom, just get rid of it. We don't even watch, you know, the TV you watch. We watch YouTube and, we watch TikTok. I'm like, how do y'all just sit and watch that? I watch movies and shows. I can't just watch that. And I said, I'm going to try it. I ended up getting on YouTube. And the first video I saw was Americans moving to Africa. I said, what? When did this happen? I never hear anything about this. I never hear anything about Africa unless, sick children or people fighting. I sat and watched the first video, and because I'm like, if this is what you tell, let me see what this is. And I started watching this first couple. They had a 16-year-old daughter, and I think they had like two little boys. They were from Europe and had moved to Ghana. And these people bought a plot of land, and they were building their own house. But it was going slow, and they were like, the workers will come. If they're tired that day, they won't come. So it's a slow process. It's not like in America. These people were living in a tent. They were eating, food. And I was like, I don't know about that 16-year-old girl being happy about being there, but Lord, I think I can do this. I think I would want to do this. I feel a connection. I felt the strongest connection when I saw this. I said, I could do this. I could live without electricity. I could live without cellular phone. Well, I gotta keep in touch with my family, my kids, but I can do this. So I continued my journey, and I kept studying. But hey, my video is about to end. If you want to continue to keep hearing, what I talked about, please visit me on YouTube on my page. Link is going to be down below, but I'll upload another video.